1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
It's a red. Yeah, we have a similar t-shirt. Bit of worrying. And Femo is there as well.
Yeah, we have a full house. Oh, oh, look at that. Yeah. So good to see everyone. Welcome to the.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, Femi.
Yeah, how you doing, Trevor?
We've both got Chelsea blue on, and I've got Palace red and blue. So.
Yeah, so welcome to the Alien Spaceship with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And me, Trevor Gear, and he calls me cuz.
And me, Femi Madariola, and he calls me Safemo.
Yes. So, right. So last week it was just the two of us last week. So we talked about this healing power. There's this water in yes, please.
Just a quick interruption. Are we recording?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Sorry. Okay. Good.
Yeah. So there's this healing water in the south of France.
In Lourdes, yeah.
Lourdes in the south.
Yeah.
Southwest. I think it's southwest of France.
Yeah.
So So Bruv was just telling me that it works. So what
Have you been there? Have you been there?
I've been there, Femi. Yeah. I've been there. And when you say it works, though, cuz, I didn't say anyone who goes there and gets to, or touches the water is healed. What I say is over the years since 1858, when the visions were there, but St. Bernadette had the visions, and they built this basilica on the top where the visions took place. Every year, well, in fact, every day they have services there of the sick people in the very close by hospital. And once in a while, a cure for an illness like cancer or whatever is recognized by the Catholic Church as being a genuine miracle. Now, as I say, I don't know how many there have been since it was built in the late 1800s, but probably no more than 50 or 60, I would imagine. Where the church has decreed that those particular cures were authentic and miraculous. Now you've got to jump through a lot of hoops, not literally, to prove that something is a miracle. But it does apparently happen, and there's a lot of faith in the water that still runs down the side of the sort of hill where the vision took place of the Virgin Mary. It still runs, and it only started when those visions happened. It's more than 3 visions. It was possibly up to 9 or 10 over a 2 or 3 week period. And people, you can send off and buy the water, and people have a lot of faith now that it does do something. And I guess it then comes down, perhaps in some cases, to superstition, which is where we came to last week, wasn't it, cuz?
Yeah, that's where we're going to today. So superstitions. I know that like different cultures, they've got different superstitious beliefs. Do you want to weigh in on that, Saf?
Well, I mean, sorry, Femi. Yeah, off you go, Femi.
Like you said, different cultures have different belief, but sometimes it has been superstition. But to me, if you say it's a belief, when you believe in something, it works for you.
Right. Okay.
But if you don't believe in it, it won't work. Then it becomes superstition to somebody else. That's my own opinion about it now. Believe. Once you believe in it, it does work for you. Just for example, the way some people believe in prayers. Say, I believe if I pray, whatever I'm asking, I'll get.
Yeah.
I believe if I pray, If somebody's sick, they get healed.
Yeah.
But to some people, nah. So it's a belief. If you believe in it, it does work for you. If you don't, some people tell me as superstition.
The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything customers. And fund the aim of everything customers.
But to some people, nah. So it's a belief. If you believe in it, it does work for you. If you don't, some people tell me as superstition. For example, when I got to the UK, I heard about this this bird. If you see two of it, one is evil, one is good. What's it called now? What's that? Mr. They call it Mr. When you say you salute,
Mr. Magpie, you mean?
Mr. Magpie. Mr. Magpie. Yeah. So when I heard it the first time, I was laughing my head off. And I kept saying, I said, no, it's not real. It's not real. So it's just like that. Believe, and that's it. That's my own opinion about it.
Yeah, wow. I mean, there's a very famous one, which is touch wood, and
touch wood.
I don't know if you want to weigh in on that, bro, because I don't really see the significance of it. I mean, if there was no wood around, what would you touch?
Well, can you turn up a bit? You're not quite as loud as you should be.
All right.
I can hear you. I can hear you, but you seem a bit quiet. That's all.
Right. Okay. So let me just move this closer. Yeah. So
we're talking about.
Yeah. So touch wood.
Yeah. Well, touching wood. Well, that's a superstition which lots of us have. Just to say at the beginning, I suppose. I mean, Femi says that it works. If you believe it works for you, it works. If you don't, it doesn't. Well, there's a lot of truth in that. But I think a lot of superstitions, it seems to me, are if you do a certain thing, it avoids bad luck. So in a way, we can't always say it works, even if we touch wood, and then we don't get bad luck in the next few days. I suppose you could say it works, but that therein lies a problem, of course, because if we actually, so we say, fall foul of these superstitions, or if we follow them to any degree, then if nothing goes wrong, even if we don't really believe what we're doing, even if it's saluting a magpie, then we might feel we ought to keep doing it because, well, it keeps working. I'm so far doing all right. So I think these superstitions can become habits because we actually, somewhere deep down, we are a bit superstitious. Now, I think a lot of people would say, I'm not superstitious. And I actually not sure I believe that. Of course, everyone is entitled to that, to say that, and maybe in some cases it's true. But, for example, touching wood, now that comes, I believe, going right back to paganism, where they believed that the good spirits were in the trees, in the forest and in the trees, so that by knocking the wood, you released these good spirits into your life and thereby got some good luck. Now, that's the origin of touching wood. But so most of them do have origins, don't they? Now, I don't know about you. If I say something, I'm trying to think of an example. Well, I'll give you an example. One of my beautiful granddaughters, Lucy, she was diagnosed with epilepsy about 6 or 7 years ago. Now, she's recently gone off to university, and thank goodness she hasn't, or thank God I have said before, she hasn't had any seizure or any moments of absence for probably over 2 years, going on for 3. Now, when I might be talking about that, either to Lucy herself or to her sister Kimberly or to anybody, I will say, well, yeah, touch wood, she hasn't had a seizure for nearly 3 years, and God willing, she never will. But of course, because when I've ever said that, and I don't often say it, but I don't have cause to, but because it works, and thank goodness she doesn't have any more, I don't want to risk not touching wood. And I mean, that might sound ridiculous, but I think it's easier. It's easier to sort of, oh, well, I'll just go with it, just in case. I think it's the words, just in case it has an effect. If I move on to another one, stop me when you want to, but I'm just sort of, one or two are coming to mind. For example, walking under a ladder. You're walking down the pavement, and there's a ladder up.
Of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything customers and fund the